In this section, we'll explore the unique challenges faced by MLOps teams when deploying and managing generative AI models. We'll also learn how Vertex AI empowers AI teams to streamline MLOps processes and achieve success in generative AI projects. The main idea here is that your existing MLOps investments remain relevant and valuable. You can leverage the same platform for generative AI tasks like code and text generation and summarization. However, effectively integrating generative AI requires a thorough grasp of the unique challenges it presents. While generative AI holds immense promise, its integration into the MLOps framework presents unique challenges that require careful consideration and tailored solutions. Let's examine these challenges and explore the effective mitigation strategies to seamlessly integrate generative AI within the MLOps ecosystem. The first challenge is increased AI infrastructure needs for pre-trained multitask models. Generative AI models, especially large language models, demand substantial computational resources due to their complex architecture and extensive pre-training requirements. This necessitates a robust AI infrastructure equipped with GPUs and TPUs to support training, experimentation, and deployment. One effective mitigation strategy might be leveraging Vertex AI for efficient generative AI development. Vertex AI provides a comprehensive platform for generative AI development, offering pre-trained models, a user-friendly interface for model customization, and optimized infrastructure for training and experimentation. Vertex AI streamlines the exploration and experimentation phase for AI applications in a couple of ways. First is the Model Garden. Model Garden serves as your discovery gateway, providing access to a diverse array of models, including Google models, open source models, and third-party models. It can help you understand which models best suit your use case without extensive data collection or labeling millions of examples. Imagine effortlessly integrating functionalities like classification, summarization, and entity extraction into your applications with just simple text instructions, instead of dedicated ML pipelines and datasets for each. Model Garden users can get started immediately with code examples to learn the best practice for training models on GPUs and TPUs. Many of the models in the Model Garden can also be trained in a distributed fashion. The second is Vertex AI Generative Studio. This simplifies model customization by enabling you to fine-tune models with your own data. It provides a user-friendly interface for testing sample prompts, designing custom prompts, and adapting foundation models to align with your specific application requirements. Vertex AI Generative Studio is a fully managed environment, which means that Google takes care of the underlying infrastructure. This frees up developers and data scientists to focus on building and deploying applications. You can also leverage Vertex AI training and prediction for fully managed compute infrastructure. You just upload your data, and Vertex Training takes care of everything to run and scale with high availability. This allows you to scale your ML training efficiently and focus on what matters most, building and deploying powerful AI models. The second challenge is customizing and tuning generative AI models. Generative AI models often require fine-tuning to align with specific tasks and domains. This involves supervised tuning, reinforcement learning with human feedback, and extensive data curation. 3 services offered by Vertex AI can be leveraged to mitigate the challenges associated with customizing and tuning generative AI models. Supervised tuning, which lets you leverage existing supervised learning techniques for tasks with well-defined outputs. Reinforcement learning with human feedback, RLHF, which can be employed for tasks where defining the expected output is challenging, such as summarizing and chat applications. RLHF is offered for both Google Palm models and open source models like Llama 2. And data curation, which means augmenting generic pre-training data with domain-specific data to enhance model performance. Let's move on to the next challenge. Generative AI introduces additional artifacts such as prompts, embeddings, and adapter layers that require efficient management. Managing those additional artifacts is another challenge for generative AI models. At this point, existing tools and best practices on Vertex AI are still very useful. The first is prompt management and analysis. Prompt engineering is the art of crafting the perfect instructions to guide language models towards generating the desired output. While it can be a meticulous process, there are valuable tools and frameworks available to assist in-depth prompt analysis and debugging. For instance, tools like LangChain and Weights and Biases empower users to design prompts for a diverse range of tasks, from straightforward text completion to more intricate natural language processing applications, such as text summarization and code generation. These tools enable users to provide specific instructions, context, input data, and output indicators, ensuring that the language model receives the necessary guidance to produce the desired outcome. Second is embedding management. Embeddings transform unstructured data like text, images, and videos into dense vector representations, enabling powerful applications such as search, recommendations, and similarity matching. You can leverage Vertex AI Feature Store to streamline the storage, management, and serving of these embeddings. Next is adapter layer management. Adapter tuning means updating only a small set of weights within those models. Adapter layers are actually only tens of megabytes in file and then get passed to our foundation model alongside your prompts to generate an inference. You can employ Vertex Model Registry to manage your predictive AI models and generative AI models, including adapter layers. Finally is tuning job management. Tuning jobs involve optimizing your models for improved performance. Tuning generative AI models using pipelines necessitates robust reproducibility, lineage tracking, and metadata management. Vertex AI Pipelines provides a comprehensive platform for orchestrating and managing generative AI tuning jobs, enabling seamless lineage tracking from dataset to model, regardless of whether you're utilizing Spark, XGBoost, TensorFlow, or PyTorch. Evaluating and monitoring generative AI models also poses unique challenges due to the unstructured nature of their outputs. Generative AI models necessitate evaluating and monitoring not a single output, but rather extensive chunks of generated output, such as images and chat logs. To effectively evaluate and monitor generative AI models, consider implementing strategies that address the unique challenges posed by their unstructured outputs. With evaluation, you can develop metrics that consider factors like fluency, factuality, and brand reputation for mitigating evaluation challenges. Vertex AI evaluation services offer a range of evaluation targets, methods, and access to numerous metrics. To evaluate the performance of a model, you first create an evaluation dataset that contains prompts and ground truth pairs. For each pair, the prompt is the prompt that you want to evaluate, and the ground truth is the ideal response for that prompt. During evaluation, the prompt of each pair in the evaluation dataset is passed to the model to produce an output. The output generated by the model and the ground truth from the evaluation dataset are used to compute the evaluation metrics. The metrics used for evaluation depend on the task you're evaluating. Check the official documentation for the supported tasks and the metrics used to evaluate each task. With monitoring, you can utilize safety scores and recitation checking tools to ensure content quality and authenticity during the monitoring phase. When inputs and outputs involve external or internal users, delegating input provision becomes essential. It's crucial to understand the nature of the inputted or generated content. Vertex Palm addresses this challenge by generating an automatic payload with safety scores across more than 10 categories for each input and support request. This valuable information facilitates monitoring and enables the setting of appropriate thresholds for various use cases. Recitation checking plays a pivotal role in ensuring content authenticity. To address concerns about the use of unoriginal content, built-in recitation checkers scan the model's output against existing code repositories and web articles. Upon identifying significant matches, the system can either block substantial matches or provide a recitation within the API call output for matches exceeding a specific text character threshold. These unique aspects of model monitoring significantly differ from traditional elements like training and serving skew or tracking feature and prediction drift, offering diverse approaches to enhancing your model monitoring strategy. Integrating generative AI models with enterprise data requires efficient data access and processing mechanisms. To seamlessly integrate enterprise data into generative AI workflows, you can employ Vertex AI services. The first is embeddings and vector search. You can utilize embeddings to process and store enterprise data for efficient querying and analysis. Vertex AI offers 3 core services. Suite of Vertex Embeddings APIs. A suite of embeddings across text and image, allowing projection of both to the same vector space for semantic knowledge comparison. Fully managed vector database. Storing and retrieving these embeddings is facilitated by Vertex Vector Search and Vertex Feature Store, supporting embeddings alongside existing ML features. And integration of Vertex Palm with third-party tools and frameworks such as LangChain. The second is grounding capabilities. You can employ Vertex Palm's grounding capabilities to generate responses based on enterprise data, reducing the risk of hallucinations. And the third is Vertex extensions. You can use Vertex extensions to author and manage extensions that connect to real-time data and real-world actions. These 3 capabilities extend the reach of generative AI into enterprise data. Overall, by addressing these challenges and implementing the tailored adaptations discussed, you can effectively integrate generative AI into MLOps processes, unlocking the transformative potential of this technology.